Okay, what's up, team, gang, friends? Vin Lamantia here. I want to say welcome to tonight's Zoom. Welcome to tonight's overview. I'm actually pinch hitting for Curry Russell and Becky Hurley this evening. Tonight, it's Monday, I don't even know what date it is. It really matters. The 26th of June at 2100 hours, 9 p.m. So just to put this in context, I want to welcome everyone and say congratulations for being here. And I'll just give you a quick backdrop of myself, like I said, to put it into context. If my name is Vin Lamantia, if I sound like an Italian guy from New York, it's because I, in fact, am. So just to kind of get that out of the way. I grew up with the working class. Come from a working class family. I was taught to go to school, get good grades, get a safe, secure job with a pension and benefits. So I did that. I took all the city exams when I was 17, 18, 19, and I got hired by NYPD. I was a New York City police officer at the age of 20 for 11 years. Then I was a New York City firefighter. I rolled over the same pension system for another 10 years. So I was a civil servant, very rewarding. I did it because of the pension. It's something we'll kind of like lead into this evening. The pension is residual income. It's residue of the work that I had done for 20, 21 years. And while I was a firefighter, I met the lovely Jen Lamantia, and Jen and I got married. A year and a half later, we had a baby, then another baby. My wife is like constantly pregnant. At one point, we had 3 boys under 3 with no twins. We have 4 sons, and just blessed and highly favored. And at that point, we went out and acquired a mortgage, a second mortgage, a car payment, second car payment, credit cards, and everything that goes with it. Found ourselves in the rat race and very happy, but I was kind of stressed. If anyone can kind of identify with that, right? I had all these different bills: phone bill, gas bill, electric bill, water bill, tuition, big kids, babies, furniture, diapers, everything, going to Disneyland, you name it. And I was stressed out. So I had gotten into the mortgage business. So I had 2 full-time jobs. My wife had a full-time job. We recruited the grandparents to babysit the kids, and that was the life we had. So I was approached 15 years ago by another firefighter, a very good friend of mine, with this pyramid business, right? He approached me about some business. I was like, is that a pyramid? Like everyone says that. And I said that to him, and I kept not showing up for these meetings. He was getting pissed. And that was just how because I've been indoctrinated through the academic system. I was taught that anytime there's a business with a very low barrier of entry and a high upside potential, it's a scam. So that's what I was taught. That's what I learned. Hey, Jack, can you close my door for me, babe? By the way, I still have those 4 children, and they are wilding in the house, of course. Go ahead, close that for me. No, just close it. Thank you. Sorry, but that's, a home-based business, is it not? So but I finally I looked at a business model, and I saw something that blew my mind. And this was 15 years ago, and I needed something. We needed more income in the house, even though I had 2 full-time jobs. So I got involved, and I wanted the business so bad, and I was told I should read Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad and Cash Flow Quadrant and all these different books and go to these events. And I immersed myself into that space and developed the skills, the mindset, skill set, and the habits that produce results. In that company, we became diamonds, which was a diamond, which is like $250,000 a year in that company. And that company, little by little, was like death by 1,000 slices. We built this enormous business. It was amazing. It was the last thing I was ever going to have to do, and it went out of business. So I'm kind of giving you this context because as you get into this, what we're going to show you tonight is a reason why myself and a lot of professionals that have been around this industry are blown away by this business concept. So I went on through a multitude of different companies. I was a diamond actually in 4 different companies. We were very blessed to have had success over the years. And in early 2020, I said, I'm not participating in this anymore because I learned something with a calculator, right, about the mathematical equations, the mathematical business model of a traditional network marketing business. Which I'm going to show you a little bit of that a little later, and why it simply doesn't work. So I've been approached by many, many different opportunities, and that's why someone approached you, right? And I was approached from a good friend of mine. Multiple friends actually were sending me this. They were sending me this landing page and saying, Vin, you got to take a look at this. And then my friend Ron, who's a really good friend of mine, actually reaching out to me, texting me, and he says, Vin, do me a favor, please take a look at this. So I did what most friends do. So I ghosted him. And I wasn't listening to him, and that was it. And then he called me, and I said, I got to take his call now. So I took, but what was happening was I started seeing this on Facebook. I started seeing people speaking about this company. And I understand systems because I've been immersed in this industry for quite some time. And I really value my time. That's why I'm speaking quickly, because I value your time as well. I want to get you through this tonight. We'll be done in just under 3 hours. So you'll be out of no. So what I did was I finally watched this video here. Oh, I can't do the annotator. I wanted to circle it. I watched this video here and I put my name, first name, last name, and email here. So if you're watching this right now and someone sent this to you, just go ahead and put your name and email in there. And if there's a friend of yours, by the way, that's watching this right now, just make sure that you text this, because you're going to want to do this. You're going to want to put your name and email in there. It explains why in this video. Now, if you watch this video, it might be a little bit MLM-y for you, but the reality is I wanted to see a couple things I wanted to see. I wanted to see what I was going to get as an email from the company. I wanted to see how the system was with the company. And what it does is it takes you right into the back office here. And I got right into this back office, and there's a few things I'll tell you here now. At the age of, I'm 52 years old. I'm not 82, but I'm not 32. And so some things were gonna, I watched my father age and get sick and die. It had a profound effect on me. And I just want to age gracefully. I want to live longer, look good, feel good, maybe lose some pounds, lean muscle mass. And I know I need supplements because more and more people know this. And you could probably identify with this. The world's insane right now, all right? Between big media, big government, big pharma, big education, there's a lot of distrust at what's going on in the world right now. And I don't really trust what's going on in the food. I know I needed supplementation. I know I did. I need more vitamins. We all do, just to fill in the gaps. So I was kind of looking for that. When I saw some of the prices I'm going to show you, it made sense to me. And so let me just show you some of the products that I saw that made sense to me, that I wanted, and then I'm going to bring on Donna to really explain why these products are so effective. So I saw these Super Reds, which by the way, Donna said to me a little while ago, drink the Super Reds with the aminos. So I said, okay, I'll do. So I mixed these Super Reds with these aminos here, but I was getting ads for these Super Beets because I guess they send ads to guys that are 52 years old because you should be taking Super Beets. And if you're a dude and you're not taking these, you just should be taking, you're going to want to take these. I'll just wink and say you should. But if I look at the price here, $40 for Super Beets, $70 for Organifi, $18 is a huge savings, right? And then I saw, you can see this guy's taking a Super Reds and she's happy that he is. And here they're showing this is like 90% off of the retail. Because if you go and look like on, wait, hold on a second. Let me stop that here and go back to this. Okay, I'm sorry. What do you guys see? See the 90% off retail, right? Okay, good. And so then I got these Super Greens here. So I was just kind of like looking at some of these products. Super Greens for $18 compared to $99 and $69. The coffee is a big hit. I personally, I was doing this intermittent fatting for years where I'd eat for 18 hours straight and sleep for 6. So I started this intermittent fasting, right? And I started using this coffee. People love this coffee. I actually like it very much as well. But you look at the price of it, I'm saying to myself as I'm going through this, why are they so inexpensive for these products, right? You look at the CBD oil. I mean, Donna just did a video about the CBD oil. She got really into it, but I'm familiar with it to a degree because there's companies out there like My Daily Choice and Young Living and Green Roads. They all have it for like $79, $89. And here with LiveGood, it's $18. Like, why and how can they do that, right? Protein, you look at the protein powder, $22 compared to. So when you look at the price comparison, and again, a lot of people want to know, are these cruelty-free? Certified gluten-free, good. It has all the stamps on the bottles that 100% vegan, 100% nut-free. They still allowed me to participate, right? All made in the USA, very good products. So the multivitamins for men, the multivitamins for women, all right? They have the for men and women, all right? And then you have the D3, K2. So I'm just going through some of the products here. Donna's going to elaborate why these products are so effective and why the pricing is so good here. These are just some of the products. CBD oil for pets, Factor 4 for weight management. I personally use these two. The pre-workout and the aminos, I believe, are necessary to use before and after your workout. Okay. And so let me just go ahead here and get through this. That was my kind of 2 cents on that. What I did was I looked at the business from a business. We're going to get to that in a second, but I started reaching out to some people that I know, some leaders that I know in network marketing, and just people I like, I respect, and I value their opinion. And Donna Arnold's one of them. I want to bring Donna Arnold on now. Donna, can you unmute yourself, or if I can unmute you? Let me see. Good. All right, let me introduce you properly, because I know Donna as this leader, a network marketing leader, just a leader in general, a good person. We have a lot of the same political beliefs and social beliefs and family values that we share. So I just always wanted to be in business with Donna. I reached out to her and I said, hey, would you do me a favor? And would you take a look at this business for me? Take a look at this video. I sent her the same landing page. So all kind of, the only way in is through that landing page. I sent her the landing page. Donna opted in. And because I wanted to know too, and then Donna had the question as to why these products this price. So Donna, if you would go ahead and just share with the audience your background, your qualifications, and because I personally, and a lot of people know that you probably are more knowledgeable about these products than maybe even the people that make them. So if you would go ahead and share a little about some of the products and just do your thing, if you would.
Sure. Thank you. And thanks for joining us, everyone. So I've been in healthcare most of my life now, and I started out in the hospital setting, and I worked in cardiology, and I worked in the cardiac cath lab. So I was involved in all the heart procedures, whether it's angioplasty or ablations, things like everything in the heart I was involved with. And I had I just was in the hospital setting for a long time on the patient side. And then I got into corporate, I got into medical devices, and I used to train cardiologists for a living. And I actually was involved in 5 or 6 groundbreaking therapies that I had to train cardiologists how to do these procedures on the heart. So, and CT, cardiac thoracic surgeon. So I've been in this business for a long time, but it was my own health journey that got me into more healing, because it wasn't the medical system that was about healing. That's a sick care model. So to help myself, I ended up I became a certified holistic integrative nutrition coach. So that's where my passion for learning about products and ingredients and everything we put in and on our bodies, including our animals, is so important to me. So I've been really passionate about everything that we put in and on our bodies. So, and then I actually became a certified Reiki master. So my life has been devoted to helping people heal. And so when because I was in the corporate world, and I had to travel internationally and all over the country, I traveled a lot, and I had my boys were younger at the time, but that's what the promotions came with. You had to keep traveling, and that it was kind of like, it felt like a punishment, but it was how the promotion came. But I was in a great job. I had got great money and all of that. And I got into direct sales back in 2014, and I was really ignorant with it then. And I just kind of did it, but it opened my eyes that there was another way to make money. And I thought, because while I looked like I was successful with my job, I did really well with it, but I was missing being home. I didn't want to live like that, and I didn't know how to get out of what I was in. But it was because I got into direct sales or multi-level marketing, whatever you want to call it. It opened my eyes that there was another way, a better way to make money. So I took huge risk, and I was able to, over the years, get into direct sales and have it as a backup because of the tax benefits you get from it. No one talks about that enough, but I had to leave the corporate world, and everything I had with that, car allowance and cell phone, everything was covered. Going into direct sales, that's part of your business expenses. So I was able to change it. So I got into companies that I trusted, and I got into the CBD space back in 2018, 2019, after the Farm Bill passed. So I've been passionate about this for a long time. Just to get you up to current times, otherwise I could talk for 3 hours. When Vin brought this to me, I was like, I trust Vin. So when he sent it to me, I said, okay. I took a look right away. I don't question. When it comes to business acumen, Vin is like Rain Man with business, and he understands this comp plans and everything better than anyone I've ever met. So he brought it to me. He said it was good. I'm looking at it. I trust him. But then what caught my eye was I was in CBD space at this time, and I was looking, I'm like, how can the CBD be any good if it's this inexpensive? Blew my mind. So everything was a paradigm shift for me to understand that because of it's a membership model, no, none of us make a commission or a profit off of another member's products, or anything they order. Another member, we don't make a commission on. So that's how we're able to keep the prices so low, but yet the quality is so high. So because I'm a researcher, actually did a lot of research in cardiology, in medical devices, for the big companies. So I'm very familiar, and I would do my research. So I actually emailed the director of product training and director of product development. And I had all these questions, like with the CBD and this and the pea protein, where are the peas from? Because I know peas are often from China, and they can be loaded with metals and other toxins that we don't want. I asked them tons of questions, and they gave me everything I needed, and I did my research, and that's how I went from there. So when Vin will talk about people that want to understand and get out the Bunsen burner and stuff, and that's me. That's actually me. That's what I want to do. I want to understand what it is, because I've developed myself like this, and a lot of people talk about it, but I live it and I do it. And so what I did was I looked at CBD was what caught my eye first, because I was spending over $100 a bottle on CBD, good quality stuff, but now it's $18 or $26, and it's mind blowing to really get your head around that. And most people ask, like, how could it be any good? Well, this is how, because you take away all the markup. So I thought I'd give you some highlights of a popular package. If you look at the Ultimate Wellness package, it has basically everything in it, and soon it will also have the Factor 4, which is a product like nothing on the market. So the Ultimate Wellness packet, as it is right now, it comes with everything you really need. I actually take every supplement that we have, except for I haven't tried the skincare yet. And because of this model, I don't need to buy anything I don't want to buy. And I didn't need any skincare, so I haven't tried it yet. But every supplement, me, my husband, and our two sons that are going to be 24 and 22, and our dog, take every day. Okay, so with this wellness pack, like the protein, I still am with a company. That's the one thing about this business. I started with that company in 2014. I'm still getting paid every month. That's residual income. And I don't even promote that anymore. People order and I still get paid. But their protein powder is an excellent protein powder, this other company. But it's $80 for a serving of 30, where this one is $22 for a serving of 15. So if you double that, that's $44. And soon they're going to have a packet. They're going to have a bigger container. So we'll have 30 servings. But the ingredients of this are so great. There's 26 nutrients and minerals in there. And it's pea protein, it's hemp protein. It has all the essential amino acids. But the pea protein, if you don't know much about pea protein, peas usually come from China. And a lot of people don't know that. But they're usually filled with so many metals and toxins that you do not want to put into your body. These are all from the United States. They are all tested. Every product we have has a certificate of analysis. It's been tested, so we know they're clean, and there's no metals. They test for all of this. So it's amazing. And as much work as they put into making sure these products are clean, it's still hard to believe that they can keep it at $22. So that's a certificate of analysis. That's what that looks like. So pea protein is fantastic. And in our house, we go to the gym every morning. When I come home, I make me and my husband a protein shake. And if you're trying to get healthier, lose weight, whatever your issue is, you probably need more protein. And if you ask yourself, am I getting enough protein? You definitely are not getting enough protein. Because this product is so affordable, I've been able to double the scoop in the morning because I don't feel bad, because it's only, $22 and we're getting great quality stuff. So we're starting the morning with 40 grams of protein. So easy, right? So the other thing in here are the multivitamins, and you get to choose between the men's multi and the women's multi. The women's multi has iron, the men's doesn't, but they come with marigold extract, which actually helps with the blue light, protect your eyes from the blue light and other lights that we get exposed to all the time, like from your phone or computer, things like that. It has the men's lycopene, which was like not anything from red. Like the color of it is actually like a yellow gold, and that's from the marigold extract, which I don't know any other supplement on the market that has this kind of stuff. And then it's less than $10. Like, this is mind blowing to me. But if you compare, go to Amazon and compare, I don't even think the products they have here are even, if you were to compare another $9.95 multivitamin, it's going to be full of fillers and coloring and ingredients that you don't want in your body. So as important as what's in these supplements is important, it is as important as what's not in these supplements, because you don't know what you're taking, and it could be full of things that you don't want to put in your body, which could cause a lot more harm than help. So that's really what you want to look at when you're taking a supplement, is like, how clean it is it and what's in it. So these have all of this, they're tested. And the people that run the product development, so Dr. Ryan Goodkin, he is the formulator. He does so much research, and the director of product training, she has so much experience, but they are so smart, but they do tons of research, and they pick the ingredients that they want, and they make sure that they're clean. They do everything. So that's what you want to know when you're getting a supplement. So, and then when you can get it, what I love about this is these are products that everyone needs. And if you think you're having a clean diet and you take a lot of vegetables or whatever, a lot of meats, whatever, you're not getting enough, because our soil is so depleted. We are so nutrient deficient as a country that we're not getting enough. So you need to supplement your diet. If you want to think about longevity, you want to be healthy as you age, you want your bones to be strong, you want your muscles to be strong. It's all about your musculoskeletal system when you get older. And your brain health, right? We don't want dementia. We want to be healthy, and you want to be able to get yourself out of bed yourself, right? So you want to think long term. So these are what we need to do now. So the Reds, Vin talked about the Reds. It is probably the number one product we sell. But if you've ever I get it, it comes on my feed all the time, Super Reds or Organifi makes red juice. If you've ever seen marketing for that, and the red Super Beets advertises everywhere. They advertise on the news. So, if they're spending a lot of money on marketing, they're not putting a lot of money. The money has to go to they have a huge marketing budget, whereas we don't have a marketing budget. We are the marketers. So that's the difference right there. But that Super Beets only has beet powder in it. While it's excellent for you, it's just not enough, and it's not even organic. The one in the middle there, that Organifi red juice, is a very good product, but it's really expensive, and and that's like another auto ship product. And I have a friend that has stocked up. He has so many, he hasn't been able to get through his supply. So he has a shelf full of them because he got behind on his auto ship, which happens to many people. So ours for $18 includes, it has hawthorn berry, aconia berry, it has red beets, and it has pomegranate, along with the other things in there. But what this really is doing, when you get these together, it's a powerhouse. It can help. So what it's doing is it's helping your nitric oxide pathway. And what does that do? So nitric oxide pathway is what happens when it helps your body. So it basically helps your heart pump better. So it releases, I guess we need to mute somebody. It helps relax your vessels. So so the muscle, the heart can pump and push the blood out easier, because the vessels are relaxed that take the blood around the body. And when the vessels relax, so there's less resistance. So that will help lower your blood pressure naturally just by that process. But what it's helping, so it will help sexual health. It will help health. Sorry, it will help libido. But for men, it's going to help with performance. But it also, because of this nitric oxide pathway, so think that little blue pill for that kind of stuff. That's what that's doing in your body. Or if someone's having cardiac issues, they take nitroglycerin. This is the same pathway that this is working on. But this is a supplement that will actually help your brain health, your heart health. And it's going to help lower your blood pressure. It's going to help with your brain function. And it's going to make you, when when you take that like before a workout, that's how I use it. We use it every morning before our workout. We switch from our pre-workout, which was $60 a container, and there's two of us taking it every day, so it's $120. Now we take this every day, $18, and I add it with the essential aminos in the morning. So that's such a great way to work out. And then if you need a boost in the afternoon or something, you could take it again. You can take this as much as you want. I would recommend, if you're still a soda drinker, that you switch a soda with either the greens or the reds, or mix them together, and you're really going to start getting much healthier, and just by adding these clean things into your product. So we have so many things. I could go on and on and on, but I hope that I can give you, that's just a general idea of how good these ingredients are, that everything that are put into these products have been tested, they've been verified, and we know that the nasties are not in there, and that everything that we want is included, and the price cannot be beat. And as my friend Dina always says, it's unmatched quality at unbeatable prices, and that's what I stand on. And I love being able to offer this to people. The CBD, like, I know a lot of people that use it for their kids with autism or stress or menopause. It helps with your hot flashes, it helps with sweating, it helps with mood, it helps with anxiety, helps your skin and your hair and everything. CBD is good for so many things. I did videos on everything, so I won't get into it, but if you go to my Facebook page or you go to my YouTube channel, I have videos on everything. So, but even though people that were benefiting from the CBD, they couldn't afford it every month, right? So now people can afford it. $26, $18, $14 for the pet formula. I hope that helps. If you need any other information, I could keep going on, but I'm going to stop here. So if that was enough, but I'm happy to answer any questions. So Vin, Donna, I'll give it back to you.
Yeah, Donna, you're awesome. You really are. In my opinion, one of the best product. When you go over the product, and you have all of those shorts that you do and those reels that you do that are excellent. It's Donna Heals, right? Is that it, Donna Heals?
Yeah, that's my YouTube channel, Donna Heals, and Instagram too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
whenever anyone has product questions, I just refer to that, because I don't know. I don't really, I'm not it's funny because we all know this. If you're in a business like this, you have friends, you show them something, and your friend that for 30 years all of a sudden breaks out a Bunsen burner and a lab coat and they're testing out the product. They become researchers. I got to research it, right? Meanwhile, they're eating 3 hamburgers and a martini. But it is what it is. But Donna, listen, I really appreciate your professionalism and your leadership. You've grown an awesome team as well. So it's a reason why so many people follow you. Thank you. So look, I saw it, I got it, I wanted the products. But why would I participate in this business? Because, in the beginning of this, I told you about my experience in network marketing, and then I did the math. And I want to show you something. And tonight, I'm going to show you something. Maybe you haven't seen it like this before, because, a lot of people right now are looking for answers in terms of additional income streams. They want to get started in the business. Why LiveGood? Like, what's the difference between LiveGood and a network marketing business? And that's the thing that I saw. I got it instantly like this. And because people, call me to review businesses all the time, and I do that. So one of the things I do is actually review business models. And again, I have a background in the mortgage business, so the numbers have to work. I have no emotions when it comes to a business. It's all about math. So they say that stories sell and facts tell. I'm going to kind of tell you a quick story about some facts. So this company, they launched in December, actually in June of 2022, but they launched this system. So for the remainder of this, I'm going to talk to you about business. I'm going to talk to you about retention. Now, I don't care about if it's MLM or non-MLM. It doesn't matter the business. If you own a pizzeria and you have customers coming in, but you don't retain those customers, you're going out of business no matter how you look at it. So you need to have repeat customers, not only for residual income, but just to maintain your business. So I'm all about creating passive income, because I have bills that come in passively, and we want to, the only way to inoculate yourself from the onslaught of bills ongoing is to create passive income, right? So LiveGood launched this power line system. The system is something with landing pages, email responders. They launched this system on December 13th, 2022, and acquired 100,000 members in 100 days, okay? And then if you look, by 128 days, they had 200,000 members. And by the time, at 156 days, they had 300,000 members worldwide. And right now they have, I believe the number is 420,000 members in about 196 days. Now, the reason that's remarkable is because it's literally worthy of a remark. This is not something you see every day. And what I want to do is go back and forth, like, why is this different? Now, I'm not doing this to like disparage or knock network marketing, but network marketing is antiquated. It's served its purpose for many, many, many decades, but right now it's just not working for people. And this is why LiveGood is in fact working. So this is the actual difference, all right? So LiveGood versus network marketing, some people call it MLM, they call it direct selling, social marketing, network marketing. I call it business, but I want to go over the differences, all right? Now, network marketing, there's a lot of really great companies out there, great companies, great products, great leaders. But what is the difference is that LiveGood's like playing in a different sandbox, that it's not really part of the network marketing industry, okay? Like I said, playing in a different sandbox. And I'm going to show you a couple of things. Like in network marketing, if you've ever been around direct selling a home-based business, you've seen these things like a founder's pack, auto ship, business volume, commissions that depend on product sales, and residual income requiring recruiting. So network marketing has all of these things. And the reality that is LiveGood has none of these things. This is just the nature of the business. It's a different business model. And in fact, I'll go a step further and say LiveGood, we were talking about products and everything. This business it's not even a product-based business. I'm talking about the business model itself right now. Some in network marketing will argue and say, well, residual income doesn't require recruiting. Once you build a team, you have residual income. The reality is, let's just go back and forth and go over that, right? So network marketing generally has a starter pack anywhere from $300 to $3,000, where LiveGood has no starting pack. Network marketing has an auto ship every single month of $150, usually about $150, where LiveGood simply has no auto ship, right? LiveGood has a membership. So even if you don't want to be an affiliate, you just simply pay $9.95 a month. That's $10 minus a nickel every single month. And you remember, you can cancel it at any time and there's no obligations, right? Or you could do what most people do. To be an affiliate and a member for the year, we pay $139 in one shot and pay $0 a month. I'm speaking from a business perspective. For me to get into a business where I have no rent, no overhead, no employees, no manufacturing costs, shipping costs, branding costs, packaging, no headaches of a traditional business, and I'm like literally paying $0 a month. What's my retention of an affiliate if they're not even paying every single month? It's going to be close, it's upwards over 95%. So if you look at the two of them and say, well, annually in network marketing, it's anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000. Then you got to recruit your way out of that, or $140 for the year. So it's, I hate the term no-brainer, but it's kind of a no-brainer. I mean, I use third grade math to figure this out, right? So we don't really even have to overthink this. And let's talk about the auto ship a second. First of all, no one likes auto ship. No one wants auto ship, and no one stays on auto ship because it just is what it is. This is what leads to these crazy hypey stories. My product's the greatest product ever. You can't get it anywhere else. We have a patent. We got the seaweed from the bottom of the Dead Sea. We have the indigenous people that climb the rainforest naked and get the berries and put them in. I mean, it's ridiculous, these crazy stories. And listen, this is 2023. No one wants to hear nonsense. They want numbers. They want facts. They want a reality. And let's talk about this auto ship for a second, okay? Industry average, no matter how great your product is, it could be the greatest thing ever. We get it, all right? Industry average auto ship customers and distributors stay for 2.8 months. I think it's 2.8 personally because the spouse is saying, hey, did you cancel that crap already? And that's just what happens. Or people like me that don't take the products every single day. Even my LiveGood products. I know I should take them more. I know I should take them. I don't take them every day. I should, but I don't, right? Most people don't. But the thing is, there's no auto ship, so I don't have them piling up in the garage, right? People cancel industry average 2.8 months. What does that mean? What does that mean in terms of a business? Okay, what does it mean? What it means is if you have an auto ship, most people, 98% of people that started, they never even had a chance to get started because there's a hole at the bottom of a spaghetti strainer business, okay? So that means if you have a team of 100 people, within 3 to 6 months, you're going to lose 70% of those people. This is not a knock on a company. I'm just speaking about a business model That's it. That's in. Listen, in network marketing, if you're a network marketing leader right now in tradition, I guess if you don't know anybody, you don't know any better. And I'm speaking for people that are or have been very successful. If you're telling someone in this business model these days in 2023 that, if you really work hard, you're going to make $250,000 a year from scratch. That's like telling a kid that works in Starbucks, if you work really hard, but next year you're going to be able to qualify for a $1 million mortgage. It's simply not happening. Okay, and that's it. Sorry to be so harsh on that, but the reality is, in network marketing, it does require you to continuously recruit. It's a very difficult thing. Something that myself and a lot of people that are here have experienced, excuse me, are not looking to participate in that model anymore, right? So, network marketing compared to LiveGood. Now, look, we get it. I think I'm beating it to a dead horse, but over here in network marketing with a starter pack and auto ship and business volume, think about it. Do you have to get a starter pack when you go to Costco? Oh, you want, with Amazon Prime, you would like on auto ship. There's no business volume. You don't give the company money and they give you business volume. So it doesn't have any of these things. So we're not asking people to shop differently or spend their money differently. We're just showing people an opportunity. And I don't even have them on this slides, but the reality is, if you look in this space, if you do your quote unquote research, do your research. Go to Google and Google the subscription-based business growth, membership business growth, and you look at Dollar Shave Club and all of these, you name the coffee subscription, the food subscriptions, the Blue Aprons, and it just goes gaming. It just goes on and on and on. 80% of millennials prefer memberships. It's just the way it is. So the only thing that these businesses have in common is leverage. And from what I understand, LiveGood is probably the only leverage-based membership out there. So all they really did is they took out what doesn't work in network marketing, and they just took it out. And so this is why we're not getting, again, sometimes this is murky for people. Sometimes, and also people that have like a lot of MLM experience, this could be like, well, wait a second, and then they go into some other auto ship deal. The reality is, it just is what it is. And we see the growth. So, this isn't even my opinion. If you look at 420,000 people just got in this company in 196 days, it doesn't matter what I tell you. It's happening with or without us, right? So everyone in the Zoom could be negative. It's never going to work. It's working and it's not stopping. And if you live here in the United States, it's like, I don't know the number. I think it's like only 60,000 of the people that are in this company are in the United States. I know we have a lot of folks from Canada here, but this is a global opportunity that you can run from a mobile device that's in your hand. This is not even a phone. We get pissed at people when they call us. You have someone text you, got a second? What's up? And they call you, you're like, well, why are you calling me for? This is a supercomputer. Right? 15 years ago, we didn't have access to information like we have right now. We can literally, and this is like, it gets past people sometimes, literally run a global business from your cell phone. To get started with this business, if you haven't yet, it's 49, and I hate to downplay it. It's only 49. That's the price. It's $49.95 for your first month, and then $9.95 every single month. It's a subscription every month after that. I personally like the $140 in one shot and $0 a month. Like Costco, you buy products when you want to buy them. If you want to buy them, you can cancel at any time. You can send them back, 90-day money-back guarantee. There are Zooms you can plug into, Facebook groups you can plug in. You can learn how to build this business. If you do active marketing, content creation, automation, there's a lot of different ways. People right now are looking to learn something new. And this is a great space to do it because you don't have the monetary traps of a traditional home-based business. So I just want to thank everyone for coming on tonight. And if you have any questions, I guess we can just kind of open it up. And Becky, if you want to train, we can train. If people have any questions, is how does it work? Is this a pyramid scheme? Is all that stuff. I like when people ask me that stuff. If you have any questions about that, compensation plan, how do I get started? What do I say to my friends? What do I say if my friend tells me it's this? Or how do I overcome objections? It is what it is. There's a way. We have a system of growth, a system of learning in this space. And last thing I'll say too, is probably won't be the last thing, is, and like Donna said, tax benefits we never speak about. We never speak about becoming the best version of yourself with a business wrapped around it. You're around upward mobile people. I mean, look, if you got off of this Zoom, you turn on the television, it's all negativity there. Go to your Facebook feed, see what's going on over there, right? And so we have a very positive outlook where people set goals. They have their dreams again. You can look at the rank advancements trainings on the rank. We do trainings in the rank advancements. How do I get to bronze? How do I get to silver? How do I get to gold? What do I do to platinum, to diamond? What's a unilevel? What's a matrix? You know, the bottom line is you have to know what it is that you are looking for. Do you have a retirement plan? Is it $1,000 a month? Is it $2,000 a month? Is it $10,000 a month? Is it multiple 5 figures a month you're looking to do? Like, how big is your goal? What is your goal? Do you set goals? When I was a cop, we didn't have goals. If you're at in the firehouse, you say, "Hey, what are your goals and dreams?" The guys are like, "What are you talking about? What are you crazy?" We don't speak like that. But in this industry, in this type of atmosphere, that is what we speak about. And you tie yourself to someone else's goals, and you help other people get what they want, and your business is taken care of. So Becky, is there anything that I left out or you want to add, or does anyone want to ask any questions?
Looks like Donna has her hand up. Did you want to add something, Donna?
Yeah, thank you. I wanted to say, when you were bringing up those objections, Vin, I think if anyone's new or maybe missed it, June 9th on the Friday, Fire Started Friday call that we do at noon with the corporate does rather at noon on Fridays, June 9th, out of Ben Galinsky's mouth himself, you can hear him address every objection you may have heard. And just to hear it was so powerful. So go to YouTube, go to the LiveGood account, and then go to June 9th under live, go to the live videos, and then scroll down to June 9th and listen to Ben's, listen to how he words it exactly coming from the horse's mouth, which I think was really powerful.
Excellent. Excellent.
Fantastic. Yeah. And if you guys have, I'm going to do a really short segment here, just a quick 5-minute training. So one of the biggest questions that I get, and you guys probably do as well, is like, how do I build this thing? Like, what do I say to people? What do I need to do? And like, what's the secret? I actually get people all the time saying, what's your secret? And I've said this for years in this industry. The secret is that there's no secret. There just really isn't a secret. Your upline wants you to succeed, because if you don't succeed, we don't succeed. Like, nobody succeeds. So nobody's trying to keep anything from you. And I think that this is the reason that I came out of retirement. And I think that you did as well, Vince. I think there's a lot of people that weren't doing this business model anymore, but we saw this and we're like, if this really is true, I know that there's a lot of people that can benefit from this, from the products and from the business opportunity, if they want to do that. And I also like, I love that word, that no-brainer. I try not to use it too much because I don't want to sound like you don't need to have a brain, but it just makes so much sense. And that's what a lot of people, when I first started talking to them, was, well, this just seems like a no-brainer. And most of the time people think there's a catch. And I think that sometimes even people that have become a part of this are thinking that there's a catch, and they think that there's something secret that they need to know when they're telling people. This is so simple. Create your list of people. I'll tell you, my biggest superpower in this is that I believe in this so very much. I believe in this concept. It's something disruptive, and it's something that I think a lot of us were hoping would come down. I didn't think that anybody would be brave enough, or I didn't think that this model could come around, because that was one of the things in all the other companies that I've been involved in 28 years. A lot of people just said, especially health products, I just wish it was less expensive. If it was less expensive, I could sponsor everybody. Okay, it's less expensive now. Let's go sponsor everybody. I like to use the word enroll more than sponsor. But you got to talk to people. You got to find out what they want. Create a list of everybody. And there's people on this call, I can see 2 of them that their names are right beside each other, Vicky, Farr, and Sue. They were no. And then they were yes. And then they were big yeses. Like, they turned from no, hell no, to yes, really, really quickly. And it just like something went off. So if somebody tells you no, there's people that I've approached, like, you should see some of my conversations with people. And it's been over days and weeks and months in some cases. Sorry, I got a train going by. We live out in the middle of nowhere, but there is a train. So don't take no for an answer, but also don't be like pushy that you're getting in touch with people every day. You don't need to do that. Circle back around. We've heard that term lots, haven't we? Circle back and just get in touch, like, and be excited. Like, you guys, you got to do this. I can't not tell you again how much you need to do this. So, and lead with whatever you're more comfortable with. I mean, you hear people saying, lead with the product. You hear people saying, lead with the business. There's no right or wrong in this. You lead with whatever it is that gives you the most belief. You've got people that'll start taking the product, will start sharing this. That is the business model. I've had so many people, and you could probably attest to this as well, Vince. I've got people that, you know what, I love the product, I'll take the product, but I'm not interested in doing the business. But I think my aunt might be interested. Well, that's the average person. That's how you do the business. We're not all rock stars with thousands and thousands of people that follow us from one thing to another. Most of us are just average people that are out there sharing something that we really love. And this is, again, it's so simple. Don't overcomplicate this. So there's no right or wrong way to talk to people. You kind of understand who people are. I love what Shannon, you share. Go to the Facebook page, see what they're up to. I mean, if somebody close relative just passed away, you don't want to be going to them right now with something like this. Be in rapport when you're talking to people. Know what they're up to. Talk to them like you would any other friend. Just because you're doing it on, for me, primarily it's texting and messaging. I don't like talking on the phone that much. I like video after I've made a first approach to them, but using that little voice texting, voice messaging, they can hear the excitement in your voice. So there's no wrong way to speak to people. You can't say the right thing to the wrong person. You can't say the wrong thing to the right person. Keep going back and talking to them. The key is to be excited and believe in what you're promoting. You know what? Do what you need to do to build your belief in the product, the company, and yourself. When I first got going, I watched every video, and I would watch them. There weren't that many. It was February 26th. There wasn't that many videos to watch. I just kept watching them over and over and over again. And now I really do watch everything over and over. If I ever need another product infusion of belief of what's going on, Ryan and Lisa are the most grounded people. And you just get this sense of, if they're involved in this, I want to be involved in it too. Mm-hmm. They're amazing people and very, very smart. So it's kind of easy to believe in the products. It's kind of easy to believe in the company. The biggest part comes with believing in yourself. And I don't know what that is for each person. That's the secret sauce. What's it going to take for you to get bold? Because and I'll tell you, in 28 years, this is the most bold I've ever been with a company. I am so convinced that this is an amazing thing. What is there to lose? You pay $9.95 a month and you're saving more than that in one product. Come on, it's a no-brainer. Be like those people that used to say, if only the product was less expensive, I could share it with more people. You got it now. It can't get any less expensive than this. It just can't. So I love what you said, Vince, as well, when you talked about how Ron got in touch with you and you were like, nope, not doing this. I'm just going to ignore it. And then you started seeing things. So don't underestimate the power of that. You reach out to your friends right now because somebody's going to. This thing is exploding. And there are some big, big leaders that are getting involved now and are like all around the world. And they're going to get aggressive and they're going to be going out there. They're going to talk to your friends if you don't. And the last thing that I'm going to say is don't overtrain. You do not need to be on every training session that there is. Because what's going to happen is your mind is going to start to think, I'm spending way too much. This is taking too much of my time, but it's not producing any activities. Get your basics, like watch those YouTube videos. One of the things that I loved about this is that corporates got that product call. They got the opportunity call. They've got the rank recognition. That's all there. And there's nothing the matter with doing these types of things for our team, but you do not need to be on every Diamonds training and every Diamonds opportunity meeting. You're just going to go into overload, right, Vicki? Vicki called me almost in tears. I don't know what to go on. I'm on every group that there is. Stop it. You don't need that. This is so simple. But I like that there are, hi, Vic. I like that there are different options because we're all different. And what resonates with me is going to resonate differently with you with somebody else. So pick the ones that you like, but please don't be on everything. You're going to go through burnout so very, very quickly. What is actual income producing activity is getting in touch with people. That's it. It's a really, really simple business model. So Vince, I'm going to hand it back over to you to close out.
Really excellent content, Becky. Really spot on with everything. You know, when you speak, you know, you've been schooled in this industry and have the belief. I mean, you spoke about the belief system, the 4 core beliefs: the product, the company, and the industry, and the self. Self-belief comes in modeling the behaviors of other leaders too. I mean, look, everyone should have a Zoom account. Everyone should, you know, have them start doing videos and just get better at your craft. If you notice the people that make the money, there's an old saying in network marketing, the guy in front of the room is the guy that's making all the money, you know, the guy with the marker in his hand. But the reality is the people at STP show the plan, see the people, show the plan, stuff the pockets. That's an old one I heard. And the reality is, you know, get good at your verbiage about this. Say the things about the, you know, edify the company. Know what edification is. Say, listen, you know, 420,000 people just got into this company in the last 196 days. This thing is growing like nothing the industry has ever seen before. And then about like what's familiar, because LiveGood's unfamiliar to people, a matrix unfamiliar, a lot of things are unfamiliar. What's familiar to people are monthly obligations: phone bill, gas bill, electric bill, aging parents, growing kids, things that are happening in the world, the price of food, gas, eggs, labor, lumber. Write these things down so you can say these things to people and say why. Like, you know, like Simon Sinek says, you know, people don't buy what you're doing, they buy why you're doing it. And so it's like, listen, I started this business on the side because of what's going on in the world right now. I was just watching the news and it's like all this uncertainty. I was looking for something part-time, magic of part-time, and I didn't want to get involved with one of those network marketing deals. I found this membership program, this leverage-based, it's really cool. 420,000 people just got started in this, and I just watched this video, and then you edify the video. So kind of take yourself out of the equation, but use your why. People can identify with that, right? And so, and know your audience, and just, you know, that's basically, I mean, not to say that that's it. Understand that you know, you are where you are. Don't compare your chapter 16 to your chapter 1 to someone else. You've heard this stuff, but it's time, you know, to embrace the struggle and get real. Know why you're doing this. I'm saying a lot of the stuff I'm just saying, I'm saying to myself to remind myself to get busy, you know, because Diamond is a 6-figure pension in this industry. And you got to believe that you can, because if you don't, then no one that you're reaching out to, people know. People know. If you feel needy, if like you're coming out like needy and, you know, oh, you know, coming at people or say something negative, like no one will join me, no one's interested in me. You're right. And when people say that to me, no one's listening to me, no one's interested in me. I'm like, you're right. I don't want to listen to you. So, you know, people just feel that, right? People, you know, feel the energy even through a post. It's out there in the ether. So I want to thank everyone for coming on. If anyone has any questions, feel free to unmute yourself, and otherwise we'll kind of pack it in, right? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? Fry? No? So thanks. I see my buddy Ron's on too. Ronnie was on, my buddy of mine. I got in business with Ron because he's a friend of mine. Remember that. Friends do what friends do. So go out and make some friends. All right, team gang, friends, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see y'all at the top. Let's go do it.